everybody, my name is Kid. Welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube video after many years. I've been saying I want to start YouTube for years, and this is my first time actually really putting my foot forward to do it. Today's video is going to be a story time on how I became paralyzed and learned how to walk again. Currently still learning how to walk. And I just feel like it's an amazing story to share. Matter of fact, first of all, I don't give myself enough credit, so I need to give myself a pat on the back because this happened in May. And I went from bedridden, wheelchair, walker, and now I walk with a cane. And soon I'm not going to be walking with nothing. I do wear something called an AFO, which is a foot brace. And first, let me just get into the story, and then I end up there, like, explaining everything I gotta do now. So, I was unemployed for 2 years before this even happened. I was unemployed for 2 years, and I ended up getting a job at a delivery company, and it's like, one of the major delivery companies. Anyways, so I'm getting used to the job and stuff, liking the job, delivering packages. I really love the job. Only two things to get on my nerves is driving on the ice and the reason why I'm paralyzed right now. Dogs. Freaking dogs. And people, it's not even the dogs, because dogs are going to be dogs, but it's the fact that people don't know how to control their dogs or don't have no boundaries. Because before the incident I have right now, one day I was at work, this man, freaking big ass poodle, jumped in the freaking truck while I'm delivering packages. And I'm like, can you get your dog off the truck? Like, first of all, I had to start coming up with a lie talking about I'm allergic to dogs, because people just, oh no, he's not gonna do nothing. I tell this man, can you get your dog off the truck? This man talking about, I'm like, I'm allergic to dogs. He's talking about, oh, it's a hyperallergenic dog. It don't matter. Get your dog out of the truck. Like, so those are the type of people I deal with. People who just think, oh, it's my baby, so it's your baby too. No, your baby, I don't feed your baby, so he's going to try to bite my head off. First off. Okay, so this is how it happened. I'm used to the job now, delivering. Used to the dogs now. Got a taser, got my mace. I'm ready, really, usually ready. Or I just don't get out. If somebody's dog going too crazy, I just don't get out. And we allowed to do that. You just gotta mark it unsafe delivery in a little system thing. So on this day, going regular, doing my route. I'm already a little behind, which we not supposed to be behind. Whatever. I don't like being behind anyway, so I'm already a little behind. So I'm just getting stuff in motion, dropping off packages. Get to this one house. Alright, I see the lady in her driveway cleaning her car. She got a little Jeep or whatever. She outside cleaning her car and stuff. So I'm about to get the package, walk up. First of all, let me stop this and say this. Usually I know if a dog's there, because they got those little collar chain things, you could see some indication of a dog. So I already be ready and on guard. So I already even clutching my mace or something, or ready to run back in the truck or something, because I really don't play with dogs like that. Little dogs, big dogs, small dogs, tall dogs. I don't play with dogs. Anyway, so anyways, I don't see no indication on her yard that she got a dog. So I get out. Hi ma'am, I'm walking up the driveway, delivering the package. Hi ma'am, it's so and so from what's the name. I have a package for you today. Before I could even say the word package, it's a fucking dog running at me. And I paused, she paused, and then the dog not stop coming at me. Like, it was like, she paused, I paused. The dog did not stop coming at me, and it was looking a little vicious. So usually I, about to grab my mace or something, but it scared me, first of all, because I didn't know it was no dog. Usually I'm having in my mind saying, all right, it's a dog. You might have to run. This dog came from left field. It's like the dog gravitated out the sky or something. Like, the dog just appeared in thin air. Came from left field. Did not have enough time to react. So when the dog coming towards me, what I do is I take off running. I'm getting it, running. I'm tall, I'm a hefty girl too, and I'm really making way till I get to the curb. I get to the curb, about to round the truck, and I slip and I fell. Spent around and fell on my back. The lady seen that, she grabbed the dog, she go in the house. So I'm mad. My adrenaline pumping. I get up, I got her number in the system. I'm trying to call her. She already know, like, oh, it's a situation going on. She already seen me slip and fall, twist around and fall. She already knows the situation going on. At this time, my adrenaline pumping so high that I just get in the truck. I'm trying to call her. But I'm not gonna sit there all day and try to call this lady when I got other packages to deliver. At that time, I didn't think nothing was wrong. I'm cool. Fell, it hurt a little bit, but it wasn't hurting nothing too major. So I go about my day. I take my truck back to the station and about to get in my car and stuff, get them back all the equipment. They give us equipment bags or whatever, and these sheets we gotta sign and all this stuff. So I'm telling the manager, like, man, today this lady watched her dog chase me. Like, she let her dog chase me and I fell. I slipped and fell on my back. I watched she watched her dog chase me until she seen him about to bite me. She watched this dog chase me until she seen the dog about to bite me because I slipped and fell. Cause I told you I was getting down at first. I was running. Forrest Gump, running, getting down, hit the curb, fell, flipped around, fell on my back. Got up, trying to still run from the dog. The lady see, come on, whatever she said the dog name was, he run back to her still growling and stuff. She go in the house. So that's how that happened. So I'm telling the lady the story. She like, oh wow, that's crazy, man. What's the name? Got bit by a dog early. I'm like, no, I ain't get bit, but I did slip and fall. Like I slipped and fall hard as hell running from that dog. So me and her speaking, I'm like, all right, bye. Get in the car, go home. The next day I gotta work. So next day I go back to work and my back starting to hurt a little bit more than it was hurting the first day. So it was like, that happened on the Sunday. On Sunday, May 3rd to be exact. On Monday I went back to work. It wasn't hurt that bad. I told my mom when I got home, like, dang, my back hurt a little bit. I told her the story about running from the dog and stuff and how the lady watched me and stuff. And I'm like, I'm about to make an appointment for my doctor. That was on that Sunday it happened. I told her that. I'm like, so on my off days I can go to the doctor. So boom, go back to work the next day. Start working, but it's hurting a little bit more than it was, but that's my day. I got 3 days off after that. So I work Sunday, Monday, off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, work Friday and Saturday. So basically I work the weekends. So I'm like, all right, I can hold through, you know, I get through that day and stuff. Go home, boom. Back hurting still a little bit, but it ain't like excruciating, cause I had a back injury before and that was hurting. It was not hurting like that. So Tuesday, it started hurting a little more. So, but I had called my doctor already and they was telling me I can't come in until next Tuesday because it was like, unless it's like a real emergency. At that time, it wasn't feeling like a real emergency. By Wednesday, start feeling like an emergency. I'm in Walmart walking, like I got a peg leg, cripping with the cart and stuff, everything, you know. So Thursday, I had plans to do somebody's hair. I couldn't even do somebody's hair because my back was hurting so bad. I'm laying down in the person bed, like, I know these people, like, these like brother and sister, so I'm over there, she getting her hair washed and blow dry, she wash and blow dry her own hair and stuff. So I'm laying down in the bed at their house and it just hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. And so we forgot something, had to go to the hair store. This one I knew something was messed up because when I got up, I couldn't even straighten my back all the way. But I drove to the hair store in my car. On the way back, I'm driving and I can't control my feet like that. Like, we turned down a boy's street. I feel so bad for this to this day because his granddad was in the street and I couldn't control my feet so much that I accelerated and I almost hit his dang on granddad. Almost hit the boy granddad because I couldn't really, it's like it was like numb, like nerves, like jittering lightning bolts, numb through my legs. So I'm like, I'm trying to hold out. I'm laying on the bed, rolling around, really basically in a coma. Every time she said, "You all right?" I'm like, "I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right." But it came a certain point in time where I'm just like, I can't do this. Like, it hurt too bad. I'm gonna go home. We can do your hair another day. Like, I might about to go to the hospital. I didn't go to the hospital when it was hurting that bad. I wanted to go to my doctor because Corona was really on a rampage, and I was scared. I was so scared. Ironically, I had to end up in the hospital during Corona time getting surgery, emergency surgery. But okay, so that's Thursday. I called my boss and I'm telling him, like, I called my manager. I told him, like, look, on Sunday I was running from a dog. I slipped and hit my back, and it wasn't. Whew, okay, I'm a little out of breath. And the camera look a little different. It's because my battery is dying, so I had to go get something to charge the battery. Anyways, where was I at? So, yeah, I called my boss. Yeah, so I called my boss, and I'm like, look, I can't come in today. My back hurts so bad. On Sunday, I was running from a dog. I'm running from a dog, fell on my back. It didn't hurt that bad, so I got back up. So I'm telling him, explaining, every day I went on, it's hurting a little bit more. And that was to the point I can't come in. I called my doctor and told him, like, yeah, now it's an emergency, so I need to come in. Because remember, I was supposed to go in on Tuesday. But it was hurting so bad. When I called my doctor and I told him, he was like, well, come on in. You're just going to have to come a little further. I had to go drive a whole hour away, which I'm like, at this point, don't even matter. Let's go. I don't care if I got to get to Afghanistan. Let's go, because it hurts so freaking bad. So it's my mom take me there. My mom drive me there, thank you, mama. Like, my mom disabled herself, so for a whole hour having to drive somewhere. She drove me there, go to him. He checked me out. He like, you got like bulging disc stuff. He ain't really do even no x-rays or nothing, but he know me. He familiar with my back. I was born with a back condition. He familiar with me, okay? He's been my doctor for a few years now. So he like, all right, like, everything should be okay if we do some physical therapy and stuff. You lay easy, iced it, heat it, and I'm gonna give you a month off of work. Here, this letter, take the letter to your job and stuff. And they called me, everything gonna be copacetic. Well, he ain't say copacetic, but that's what. But all right, so boom, we do that. As soon as we done, I called my manager, because he like, keep in touch, and this further, this, that. So I call him, tell him, like, all right, they took me off for a month, and I was walking on crutches because it was like my balance was off a little bit. Like, I was slumped to the side, walking like the Grudge, for real. Like, I was literally walking like the Grudge. So he like, all right, come bring the paperwork up, and we about to do the workers' comp paperwork and stuff. So I get up to the office, have to hunch up it's 3 flights of stairs. Like, our office is on the top floor. My back is freaking killing me. So I get to the 3rd floor. We filling out the workers' comp paperwork. He like, did you and Kelly, he's Caitlin, let's change the girl name to Caitlin. Did you and Caitlin do a incident report? I'm like, no, but I for sure told her. Me and him was talking about that on the phone. He was like, well, you should have did one. That's my manager. She should have told me. Like, I mean, they said it to me before. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna get that bad, so I never did no incident report. But now I know. Get hurt at the job, this is one moral of this story. You ever get hurt at that job, you do an incident report right away. You stop what you doing, do an incident report. Demand an incident report, because I'm going through some BS right now with workers' comp. But anyways, back to the story. So that happened. We get all the paperwork, take hours and stuff, sitting there hurting, take hours to do this paperwork. He like, all right, well, see you in a month, see you in June 1st, see you. I'm like, and he like, oh, hope you're doing all right, this and that. That nigga's all right, bow. So Friday, get home, laying in the bed, it's hurting real bad. My doctor gave me some pills to take, to like try to take down the swelling and stuff, and a little pain relieving pills. my mom dropped them off on that Friday, so we been in the house on Saturday. I can't get off the bed. I'm in there crying and stuff. So I called my mom, like, Mom, can you please go get those pills for me? And she going to get them. So when she left, it's like really at the corner, but you know the line, she had to wait. So about 20 minutes, I'm sitting there screaming to Jesus, crying, like, oh my gosh, if you take this pain from me, I don't know what I did, but just take this pain from me, like, feeling like I'm about to die. Like, it just hurts so freaking bad. It don't even feel like lightning and stuff no more. It's just the worst aching pain. I feel like a semi truck was sitting on top of me, literally. So I'm like, all right, well, my mom, she can't walk up the stairs because she disabled herself. So I'm getting in my mind like, all right, you're going to have to make it down the stairs just to take this medicine. Once you take the medicine, take you some sleeping pills and stuff, go to sleep, and you should feel better. I'm walking down the stairs. It hurts so bad. I get down here, lay on the couch. I'm like curled up, crying in the ball. Like, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. I might have to go to the hospital and stuff. And so I take the pills. I lay down there with her for a minute. But our couch so short. I'm 6 feet tall. So I'm laying on the love seat because that's what we got right now. It's a love seat and a like recliner chair set or whatever. So I'm laying on the love seat. My back hurts too bad for that. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go back up in my room. So I stand up to try to go in my room, and it's just like I can't. Like my legs feel like noodles, like noodles, and my head spinning and stuff, everything. So I get to walking, and it hurts so bad that I get on the floor and start crawling. I'm crawling up the stairs. I get to a certain amount of stairs. I stand up to try to go up the stairs. I couldn't feel my legs. My legs said boom. I collapsed right there. I'm trying to get up, like my heart is in my mind. I'm like, what the freak is going on? First of all, my head's spinning. I'm trying to get up. I'm like, Ma, I can't feel my legs. Like, I can't get up. I can't feel my legs. That was one of the scariest things in my life. Like, I'm like, all right, you playing, get up. I'm like, I can't feel my legs. My mom getting scared. She can't come upstairs and help me, nothing. So, and the way I feel, I'm so tall, I feel like in the hallway and in the bathroom. Like, my head and stuff was in the bathroom. My body, like, middle section was on the stairs, and my feet and stuff was on the, like, near the stairs, like the top 2 stairs. So she like, I'm about to call an ambulance. I'm like, yeah, because I can't get up. I'm trying my hardest to get up. And I was sitting there trying, like, pushing with everything to get up. So she called an ambulance. I'm laying there, I'm crying. I'm really passing out, like clocking in and out, passing out, like, oh my gosh, like, wake up, like, yeah, I'm still here, come on. I'm like, oh my gosh, wake up, why am I still on the ground, like, panicking. So they get here, they come upstairs, they asking me questions, you know, the standard question, like, can you feel your legs, this and that, you can't watch this, like, what's wrong? I'm like, I can't feel my legs, it just feel like something stabbing me in the back. I'm just explaining everything to them. At this point, I'm thinking I'm gonna die. I feel like my body's shitting down. So they get me on the little it's this chair thing. They can't carry me down the stairs in a stretcher in my house. We got an old school house, narrow stairway. Anyways, the better suggestion was this stretcher. They get me on the stretcher chair thing. They put me in a chair, carry me down the stairs, put me on a gurney or the stretcher or whatever, and get me to the hospital. I get in the hospital. I'm still blacking in and out. Like, I'm passing out every few seconds. Like, waking back up, like, where am I? This and that and this. So they get me to X-ray and stuff. The doctor come in and talk to me and stuff. And so it's time for the EMTs to leave. And so, well, they get everything before I go to the X-ray. But it's time for the EMTs to leave. So they got to take me off the stretcher and put me in, like, this bed chair thing. So they try to put me in a bed chair thing, and I'm like, they like, you think you could try to like walk there with us, got it? I'm like, cause in my mind, like, with you playing, like, get up, walk, like, get up, you about to do this. I try to get up, they try to do it. My legs said boom, like, my legs folded right under me. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, what is going on? Like, I couldn't understand. In my mind, I could not configure, like, why y'all not moving? Like, why y'all not doing what y'all need to do? Let's go. Let's get this done. So that happened, and so they put these little bands on me, you know, far wrist, this and that, and another one I ain't never seen before, like a different color one. And then they doing stuff on me. They're like, oh, okay, we gotta take an X-ray and stuff. And then, I'm steady passing out. At this point, I passed all the way out. Like, it's a couple hours later because they gotta take care of other people. They gotta wait for my test results to come back, X-rays and stuff. So when the X-rays come back, the doctor come in there and he like, we have to keep you. You're not going home. You probably won't be going home for a minute. I'm like, why? What's wrong? Like, so he didn't really say, well, he like, we have to keep you. We'll talk to you when you get upstairs. So they like, when the room come, gonna be available, we gonna, let you know and stuff. We have to give you a COVID test, which I don't like. I had to take them too many times. I don't like COVID tests, even though they're for a good cause. Like, I don't like them. But anyways, give me the COVID test. The COVID test doesn't matter because I'm passing in and out the whole time. He gave me some pain medicine. They gave me that push. When they gave me that push, I was out for the count. Whatever he said, or last thing he said, see you upstairs. Alright, I was out for the count. I get upstairs, I wake up upstairs. They shoot me with pain medicine, so I can't feel it the whole time. I got IVs. First of all, I have 4 IVs. Like, this is really obsessive. Like, why do I have 4 IVs? And I ended up having more before I left the hospital. I had like 7 IVs in my one arm, looking like Robocop by the arm and stuff. I'm like, why I got all these IVs? So they keep coming in, checking them. Normal hospital stuff. Nurse come in, I'm your nurse, this and that for this day and this and that. You can't get up. If you need to use the bathroom, call us. We put you in the bedpan, this and that. I'm like, okay. And so they come in and they doing the assessments. They like touching my feet with this little like a little dog knife. They're like, can you feel this? I'm like, no. Like, no, I can't feel it. Like, what's going on? No, I can't feel it. And so they asking me like, can you feel this? They going all the way up to my legs. Only place I can feel is like by my bikini area and higher. By my bikini area and higher, I can feel. After they start going down, I can't feel nothing. And I'm sitting there like just in disbelief. I'm honestly in shock. Like, I can't feel nothing. Like, so, they come in, they tell me like basically 2 of my discs burst out and stuff. They sit on my spinal cord. It's making me paralyzed. Like, we had to do emergency surgery. I was so scared to get spine surgery. I had to get open, like spine surgery, like my spine going into. I had like a little minor one before, like a year before. That's why I was unemployed the other 2 years, because of a smaller situation that happened and I had to get it. Like, that was just like nip tuck. I woke up walking and stuff, feeling good, doing backflips that last one. So this one, he like, you gotta get surgery, like emergency surgery. And I'm like, I want my doctor who did my surgery last time to do it. Why wouldn't I want him to do it? First off, he know me now. He, familiar with me. I'm familiar with him. Spine surgery is a big thing. So I'm scared. I'm like, I want my doctor to do it. He like, all right, I'm gonna try to get in touch with your doctor. They tried to get in touch with my doctor for like 3 days. My doctor was an answer. When my doctor finally answered, and every day it's getting worse. So they like, okay, this last day, this man don't answer. We doing surgery on you. I have to make the professional decision. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. So I'm hoping he answered. Tell me how this man finally answered. He like, well, go ahead and do the surgery on her, because I don't have no room over here. Go ahead and do the surgery on her. Like, I feel betrayed by my doctor. Like, honestly, my normal back doctor, I feel betrayed by him. I'm like, what? Like, nigga, they telling you like I'm paralyzed, it's emergency, and you just like, oh, well, I'm not gonna have nothing to the end of the month. Which, I mean, I get it, but I did feel some type of way. So I'm scared, but the pain is, so bad, and I can't get up on myself and stuff, and I'm panicking. But the day the surgery come around, they're like, all right, we're doing surgery in the morning. You have to take another COVID test. We're doing surgery in the morning. That day came around, I'm feeling cool. Like, I'm ready to go, because I'm at this point, it was so bad of a pain in my back, and my legs can't be able to get up and stand up and move my legs. It's just getting to me. So I'm just like, all right. So go down there. They're like, you nervous? I'm like, not really. I'm ready to get this over with. I'm ready to walk me in. I'm ready to get back up, get back to what I gotta do. Because last time it took me like a few weeks, honestly, like a month. And I was back up. Like, I was walking the first day, but to heal, it took me like a month. So I'm thinking it's in my head about to, like, see y'all when I wake up. Get my medicine right now. Get my medicine, come on. So, Yeah, so they took me down the operating room and stuff. Like, he like, all right, when you wake up, da, 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 da. I'm like, all right, see ya. Anesthesia's come in when we count down to 10. You know you're gonna be out. He got the 2. I was out. Woke up in the recovery room and stuff. They're like, how you feeling? I'm like, all right. That pain, that severe pain. Like, if I tell you the pain I was feeling, that pain in my back gone. But it's like I couldn't wiggle my legs a little bit, but I couldn't move them for real. So I'm like, all right, something there. At least something coming back, you know. So they touching on my legs and stuff. They like, can you feel this? I'm like, no. They're like, all right, we're gonna wait till all the medicine, you know, wear off. So then we go to they put me back in my room or whatever. Well, they put me in a room with another lady now, and I'm in there just, you know, so every day they coming in like, can you feel this? Can you feel this? Like, no. I had to use the bedpan all the time and stuff. They like, oh, can you feel this day? No. Can you feel this day? I told you I couldn't feel it. So one day when I started feeling it, and then it's like that same day in my left leg, all the feeling came back. Almost, well, up to my knee. So my left leg, all the feeling came back up to my knee. My right leg still ain't feeling it. So I'm like, well, so she moving, why you not moving? But anyways, so this gone for a few days, progressing, starting to feel all the way up to my thigh on my left leg. Right leg still ain't feeling it. She taking her good old sweet time coming back. So, but then eventually it started to come back up into the point to where it's the from my thigh down to my knee, I couldn't feel nothing. But at this point I hadn't got up yet. So they had this little wheelchair / walker thing they had to put me on to go to the bathroom, because at this point I'm off the catheter, off the bedpan and stuff. I don't want to do that no more. I'm ready to get up, go. I'm ready to get back in motion, you know. I stopped taking the narcotic pills by then because well, no, I took them. I started weaning myself off of them because I don't never want to be addicted to no pills, and that's one scary thing. And for me, every time somebody have a surgery and get addicted or end up on heroin, they be like, "I had this one injury and had a surgery, and won't be me." So I started weaning myself off of it. Yeah, it's hurting a little bit, but ain't hurting as bad as it was when I got a high pain tolerance too, I think. Because I walked around a whole month with my foot broke 1 year and didn't even know. Like, so I think I got a pretty high pain tolerance. So I could put up with it. Just give me the Tylenol, give me the muscle relaxers. So it went from me being on the catheter, can't move hardly, to bedpan, okay. Then they start sitting me up, you know, get me, doing the stuff they have to do to get me ready. But I'm still not walking. I could lift up now, get up. So at this point I'm not really paralyzed no more, but all of my feeling in my right leg not coming back. So it come to the time where the what's they called, physical therapist come do her assessment to see what I'm doing and stuff. First day I couldn't do nothing. I was jello leg still, couldn't walk. Second day I got up, sat to the side of the bed. She like, all right, y'all can start taking her to the bathroom on this little, it's called a Sarah study. If I can find a picture, I'll put it up right here. It's like a walker in a wheelchair, like, or something. It's for people like me, in situations like that. You like lift them on there and you can roll them. So it's like a cart to carry the person on, like a medical cart. So went from that to by the time I left the hospital, I was doing a little walking. Like, they got me up to walk. Like, I was taking a few steps, but my feet felt like freaking bubbles on the bottom. It felt like I was like on some Heelys or something like this, going back and forth. So I couldn't really walk that far. And the way I was walking was messed up. Like, so she looked at that and she was like, well, I think you're gonna have something called drop foot. And so I'm like, what's drop foot? She trying to tell me a little bit, but she trying to sugarcoat it and stuff. And I'm like, so okay, well, what that mean for me? She like, well, you might end up walking regular again, but you might not. Like, you know, everything is like that. Which I love the physical therapist. I love everybody who was there. Basically, I have a few people who did me wrong. Like this one lady almost fell on my face because my catheter kept popping out. Everything kept rushing up my back. It was that time of the month, so just think of that real graphic. Excuse me for that warning, graphic. But she kept leaving me in there for hours, and I'm a strong-willed person. I'm independent. It messed me up really to be like that in that situation. So I tried to get up and get to the little side potty they had in the room. Almost fell and broke my freaking neck. So I ain't do that no more. But she knew on her shift, you better not leave her in there no more. Anyways, so they seeing how good I'm doing, how good I'm doing. I'm coming along, starting to take a few steps every day. But I'm really walking like you know how what's that movie, The Black Wizard, The Wiz, how Michael Jackson was walking with his little that's how I'm walking, like real funky, like barely. I'm just like so they're like, all right, we recommend you go to a acute rehab facility so you can get stronger and be able to operate at home, because I got stairs. I was my mother's caregiver. We got a few people to help, but not really. So I'm like, all right. So I go in there. So I go in there. I'm learning how to first of all, for the cut off again. So let me just end it like this. So I'm still currently learning how to walk now. I'm doing better and better every day. It ain't gonna stop me. So that's that on that. I feel like this should have been my first story because I plan on doing a lot of stuff on my channel, and I just don't want to have to explain it later. Explain it now. This is what happened to me. And the moral of my story is, don't take nothing for granted, because who at 25 thought I was going to be paralyzed at all? Like, wouldn't have never thought that. Off of a random day at work, running from a freaking dog, I would end up paralyzed. Never would have thought that. And another moral of the story is, I went through a deep depression behind this, not a lot, a real deep depression. I was feeling the type of way, didn't even want to be on earth no more. But things are getting better. So even though if it's not seeming like it's gonna get better, especially in a situation like this, where you usually used to be independent, you have to be dependent. Like you have to be independent, and it get taken away from you. Maybe God's trying to tell me something. Maybe I need to just slow down or something. So things is going to get better. Things are going to get better. No matter what you're going through, it's going to get better. I'm not going to lie and say I don't feel like I'm a little depressed from day to day, but things will get better. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be trying to upload regularly because I ain't got nothing to do right now. Can't work. Well, I'm looking for a different job to suit me, so I can't do my normal job right now. So I got nothing but time and space, and I'll be uploading normally. Story times. I'm gonna make a whole separate intro video. So till next time, take care of yourself, be humble, and remember, you only have one life, so live it to the fullest.